some point. And so let's return to this scene, and I want to pay particular attention to these three guys. As has been noted in the passage and in the painting, they're sleeping. And this is Jesus' critical hour of need. He says, please keep watch with me, and yet the disciples could not. Of all the times that prayer was absolutely required, they could not rise to the challenge of prayer. And the passages make clear that it's because they were tired. And we have that very famous saying, the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. And so here I make these observations that Peter, James, and John, the other three, failed to pray because they were too tired. They could not keep their eyes open. Matthew and Mark point that out. Luke adds they were exhausted from grief. And so to me that adds a mental component, that not only is their spiritual condition affected by their physical exhaustion, but their mental condition. They could not handle the mental stress of all the things that were going on that day and what was coming up. Remember that they had the Last Supper, and Jesus had told the disciples that someone's going to betray me. And so all those events are probably weighing them down, all this mental load, and their bodies were simply unable to handle this mental and spiritual load. The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. Now, investigate this. There's a lot of Bible studies and sermons preached about how the weakness of the flesh could be the temptation, it could be sinfulness, but we know for sure that from the passages that there's only a physical component to this. Yes, Satan's in the background, he could be doing something, but there's no mention of it. No mention of Satan or any demons, it's simply physical exhaustion. And so physical weakness prevented the disciples from praying and from thinking straight. And of course, hopefully we've all had that experience where we're just so physically drained that we can't think, we can't feel right. Something is definitely not helping us. And it's simply that our body does depend, or our minds depend on our physical condition.